Hello and very welcome here to hang on here in a little demo show about my home studio. I have this now. I bought a new camera, so I want to practice and test everything. So is why I'm recording now, and I have the system complete for the end test, like how to record in church meetings or tent meetings, because I'm a Christian and I have a vision to record miracle and wonder and things, positive things as is happening in tent meetings or in a church. So I want to show you this studio and some cameras I have. I bought one camera more and got it for some days back here now. So I want to show this. This is the last camera. This is a Sony Evi D100P, and P is standing for PAL system. So if you are from USA, you are not using PAL, you are using NTSC. And if you are coming from France, then you are using SECAM system. And you must be careful, even so you don't buy wrong standard. For in Sweden here we have PAL B, and some other countries they have PAL other PAL standard. You have to look at maybe you can look at what they call it, Wikipedia or something. If you check up there the standard for your country, then you understand and can test if this camera is possible to use in your country. So we shall take a look at this camera here, the Sony Evi D100P, and let's switch over here, and here you see this camera. It's a camera as can be like move to left and right and up and down and zoom in and zoom out. It's called PTZ camera. So this camera is not for a cameraman to stand out in the church or in back behind the camera, because it's remoted from daisy chain cables. It's Visca system. So this is RS232 signal. Also RS232 Visca system. So you must have cables and to a remote control. So, but let's take a little close look here. You see the image sensor there is effective pixels for 752 and 582. So it's not so. This is an analog camera, so you cannot think the same as you think for a digital camera. So this is not a HD camera. HD camera is not. It's an analog camera, and this is for signal system. I will tell you later about this. But this we can say composite signal and EC signal is sharper and better. I use EC signal here for my camera. So as you see, that's the PAL system. So remember this. If you see this specification, then remember D100P is for PAL. But if you are from America, then it's not the P in the end. It's only D70, and then you know that it is NTSC system. So this camera is fantastic in many ways, because there is much automatic for iris and white balance and so on, and it's very good to use it automatic. You can read there about it, but you can even so remote it for manual for everything of this. So, and then you see here is 18 times zoom, so it's very good zoom. And then you have 12 times zoom for this camera, digital, but I don't like that. It's stop on 18, and then you have to zoom in 12 times on the last pixels like that, and that is not so sharp picture at all. But okay, then you see here is from Panasonic, or from Sony. They have control units there, so there it's the pan and tilt and control, remote control for this cameras. But there are other systems, a cheaper one you can buy. So we can, if you want to buy such camera, I bought all my cameras from eBay second hand. So there you can buy very cheap cameras. So let's take a look at eBay and you will find them. And you see, I only show here the P version. Now we have even so 100, I have 100p, but this is 70p. So we can take a look how it is here for the price. If we can zoom in, I don't know if it's possible. It doesn't matter. Here is Swedish crown, but if we want to look at it in there, you can see, go in there and you will find if it's pound, English pound, or if it is dollar. So but it's not expensive camera, second-hand camera, and they are some okay. I cannot promise that all of them is okay, so you must ask and check up every camera, so you not buy a bad camera. Here is even so cameras has defect. So here is one, I think. No, that I'm not sure if this is 100 Pro, but that's a very cheap camera. And There is remote hand control too. In some of them you can do. But here is even so is control like how to control them, remote them. So you can search for that. And then remember, this is when you shall remote this, it's a special signal system to remote them, and that is RS232. RS232. And there's a cables between the cameras, so you can link up many cameras. I have 3 cameras here, so I can remote. And I can remote this by a serial cable out there from the laptop. The cables, it's called Visca cables. So the daisy chain cables. But I cannot talk about everything now, every details now, because it was just a little close look for my studio. So we don't take too much time for this. Now we shall switch over here. So I have like a home studio, and this is not a big studio with many big heavy monitors and so on. This is software studio. So I have everything inside, not everything, but many things I have inside the computer, a laptop. So you can start to work like this in hobby, or if you want to start to build up a little company, or if you want to have it in school or churches or something, then we can use this studio, and it's vMix I use. So vMix is very powerful, and it was like a dream. I was so happy when I could see this vMix first time, and was what I think for a lot of years. I was thinking, there must be possible to record in the computer and switch screens, and so I think that, and then one day I found this vMix. I was so happy. This is exactly what I have dreamed about. So vMix is a fantastic, powerful. When it came for some years, when I started this, it wasn't very powerful for me from the beginning, and I have not learned everything about this program, because there's so much to learn, and I didn't have time, or I didn't want to learn everything. But if you load home this vMix, you can load home here, download a free trail. So this free trail is for full version, so it's full 60 days, and then it's the most expensive, very expensive for the full version, but you can even use it free, a free version, but then just record with one web camera or something and make your home production. So it's possible, absolutely possible. So you can It's like up to you how you want to use it. You can use it professional in a TV studio production with many multi-cameras. I use this like a TV production system for professional sport or whatever you want in schools or churches, or everything is possible with this program. Then you have demo video, demonstration video, how to learn and how to work with the program. So you can go in there. Don't forget this vMix. They are from Australia. And here even so I have the 20 version now is out to download. vMix 20. So take a look here and you will find a fantastic there. So you can go live in YouTube or Facebook, or you see here Twitter or whatever you want. Okay, so that was what I showed you now, the thing. But we can take a look a little bit more here in the studio. We can look, I have on this side on me a little USB camera. It's a keychain camera. Very, very, very little. So if I point there, you see the other camera under the microphone there. You see the little black one? It's only some centimeter big, like this. So very, very little camera. And it's not no good picture quality, but I have it to practice, and so we can take a look at that camera I pointed on. So it shows here for this keyboard here, I have this keyboard to remote, and even so I can have text from this camera and PowerPoints and so on show in the program. So I have up in the corner here, we can take a look from behind, then you see better here, and up in the corner here I have like a screen for a special program to remote. It's D70 Commander. A man has created this there, and there is presets. I cannot show this now when I'm on internet, because I showed you the cameras and vMix. I had web browsers up there, so then I cannot. I have the remote a bit between to remote connect the computers, and then I have like a router to.
Är det post här?
Okay, there's a post for me. So I cannot show every detail now, but we can do like this. We can go in here, back here, and then you can see when I have this camera, I can like pan and tilt with them, and now it will be black in the screen because he who created, he had done a like setting in this remote program. So I must drink little coffee when it's warm. So he done this like when it's moving in the preset, then it cut the video signal, so it will be black. And I will show you that. And I want him to change that for me. To see here. Oh, now the cat helped me to change it. But it's up there. And that is the D100P camera. So I must open the window for my cat. So I can show back here. Now you see he's sitting up. Ska du inte gå ut, Mille? Ska du stanna inne? Ska du gå ut? Nej, han vill inte gå ut. It's snowing outside. He didn't like that. Okay, we can take a look here. We shall take a look even so on that picture mixer I have here. So let's switch over. I have a picture mixer here too. And it's a Panasonic digital mixer. And even so, I think it's both analog and digital. So there is for a 4-channel, for composite or for EC signal, alltså S-video signal. So I have this EC cables there from the camera. So if I switch now, I can switch and see there is no synchronizer in this picture mixer and not time-based corrector. So there can be some missings in the video signal, so it doesn't sync so good. So if we go to camera 3 there, it's that Evi D100P behind me there. So I have a possibility to fix that. So if I want to go I have here I can control this like that, and I can even have a wipe here. So I touched there. Didn't it work with wipe? Oh, why didn't it work? I think it will wipe. No, why not? Yeah, there is a wipe. So I have wipes in this, and it can even so take this wipe away if I just fade like this. So it's possible. But I even so have an automatic here. And then I have not bad sync in the signal. It's better. So if I go up now to that camera, and I will go to camera 1. Let's take a look. There you see, it's not bad to switch over. So this is such very, very cheap picture mixer, but it's enough for me to work with. And let's now take a little look here. If I go to next camera, I want to show you the camera 1 here, as I want to switch over to camera 1 here, and now I want to use this computer to pan this camera to the other camera you see there. So let's take a look here now from that camera, and now I want to pan slowly to the right to the Evi D100P. And there you see I have it. So let's zoom up tilt up a little bit. So you see how easy it is to remove this camera from the computer. And if I now want to zoom out, I click on the right pointer on the mouse, but I don't have any mouse. I have like a pointer plate, pointer square for, and so for this laptop, so I don't use any. See, I don't use any mouse. I only use the finger here and even so I have presets here, so I can set up presets here to the camera to move to different points as I create the preset before the meeting or before the meeting as I shall record. And then I have the preset here ready, so I can have 6 presets on every camera. And but now it will be black here, so let's go over here and take a look at this camera again. So you see here, now I want to use this to go to the sound mixer. And then I have a sound mixer here on that side. It's a 8-channel mixer, and I have a microphone. You see here, if I switch over there, I have a AKG microphone. As is it 24 volt or is it 9 volt? I think it's 24 voltage microphone. So it's a very good microphone, very good. We bought this in to the church, and even saw the sound mixer for some years. So there you see, it's a cheap, very, very cheap studio as can be possible to she shall go back here to me from that camera. So then they be black in the screen some second. So and there you see automatic when I click on the preset to go to me. And this cameras is very, 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 very good. So did I record this from a face? I think I did. But I can zoom in on it one time more if I don't remember if I did that. So I zoom in my face here now, and now you see how dirty I didn't shave. I'm not shaved, so you will see I'm not. It's okay, but take a look here. You see everything details. It's so fantastic. Huh? An analog camera, sharp like this. Oy, 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 oy. This is perfect. And now I zoom out here again and take a look at my hair here. And everything, every detail. This is... Oh. This is a very good, very, very, very good camera. So I have 2 of this camera and 100p. So from this point, I think I can show you even so. I can have like up in the screen I see a VänerNytt there, and there I can have name on every person as is with me in the program. So this is a real good program to work professional, if you like that. From that point I say bye bye, have a good time.